Yeah, I think that would be nice. Can we have Moses and Abdul Karim come up here, because you guys are the new co-chairs, although Deole is still in charge of this session until the end. Abdul Karim and Moses, where are you gentlemen? Abdul Karim and Moses? Abdul Karim and Moses. The room is suddenly empty. Where is Moses? Moses is right here. Moses is inside. He is here.
Oh no, we were going to call them up anyway.
Congratulations, Abdul Karim and Moses, once again. And yeah, definitely, you guys have gone through one of the toughest races I've seen for the PDWG co-chair. I believe not just in this in the African region, but at all RIRs. So congratulations, and Deole, over to you, please. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ernest. Thank you. Welcome, co-chairs. The PDP says we will agree when your terms would start. So can we agree for your terms to start after the open policy microphone? Or does the PDP not say that?
Yep, says that.
I think they are in agreement.
After, not before. But just note, you're taking minutes. Okay, thank you very much. So the open policy microphone session is for us to have discussions. Obviously, during the course of the meeting, there have been points where, due to timing, we had to stop comments, or maybe other comments coming out of issues on the mailing lists, not necessarily accommodated here. We'd like to use this session to receive feedback that would help us improve the process. So the microphones are now open. There are 3 microphones. We will, in round-robin fashion, take comments. It was supposed to be a 30-minute activity. I'm as hungry as you are. Somebody ate my banana. So let's try to make it as brief as possible. Thank you very much. First microphone, start from Alan. Looks like you've been there before.
Alan should start.
Yes, Alan's been there.
Before I did.
Hello, good evening, everybody. My name's Alan Barrett. I'm CEO of Afrinic. I think that we need to revisit the code of conduct and how it is enforced. I've seen some comments on the RPD mailing list recently, which I think violate the code of conduct, and it's of great concern to me. We should not have such a hostile environment. People should not be so nasty to each other. We need to find a way to deal with that. I also think that there's a need to refine or redefine the election process. Currently in the policy manual, there's only a few lines about the election. It doesn't say how it will be run. It only says the co-chairs will be selected from the community. And I feel that there may be a need to more clearly define what constitutes the community, and also to more clearly define the process of holding the election or the selection. So I don't have answers here. I'm just raising it as questions that I think should be considered in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Alan.
Yeah, my name is Caleb. First, I'd like to congratulate the new co-chairs, and I do hope that you have a very smooth tenure. But most of all, my comment is about congratulating the outgoing co-chair, Dewale, who was actually, for me, being someone I look up to. You've done an absolute good job on this work. that we are given by the community. It's a job that nobody gets to thank you at the end of the day when you're done with your process. You have worked with you not just at the level of several internet organizations, and I've seen your effectiveness in delivering task which has been given to you, and I'd like to congratulate you on that. And most especially, my next congratulation is to Alan Barrett, who probably this will be his last official meeting as a CEO. He's also done a great job in stabilizing the community. And I think these two people need our appreciation entirely as a community. While I'm not the chair, I would perhaps just request that the entire people present in the room give them an applaud for a very good job they've done.
Thank you very much.
Innovation will do.
Thank you. I thought she was going to say they should give me a /7 or something. Yes, please.
Hi, Jordi Paulette. Actually, I was going to tell something different, but I take the opportunity of what Alan said to comment something. We had a similar situation with the code of conduct in LACNIC. It was not attacks. It was using the list to make promotion of candidates, and this is forbidden according to the PDP in LACNIC. So I made a policy proposal for what we call AUP, acceptable usage policy. It's a different wording than code of conduct, but it's the same. So I will suggest if somebody volunteers to work with me on that, we can prepare a policy proposal for that for the next meeting. We should start already, so there is sufficient time to discuss in the list, right? We did the same actually for the elections. So I will suggest also another policy proposal for the elections of the co-chairs. I think we need to fix that, both things, and the right way to fix is not which documents outside of the PDP. It should be done with documents as part of the PDP, because it's part of the PDP itself. So that said, I want to repeat two topics that I mention in almost every meeting. First, we need to find a way to involve more people in the discussions in the list, not just in the meeting. I suggested several times to the co-chairs and the staff that we could do informal meetings, for example, on the nights, on the evenings before, during the week of the meeting, before the meeting itself, to openly talk about policy proposals informally, but openly, with the people that don't understand them, help them to read, help them to understand how the process works, and that will, in my opinion, improve the participation, because in the meeting room, a lot of people participate, but then in the mailing list is 10 people, maximum average. That's ridiculous, okay? And again, my last word, I did this offer also in Tunis, in Hamanet, I think it was the city, and I want to repeat that. I am happy to help anyone that has an idea, or from the implementation report that we have seen this morning, to draft policy proposal to solve a problem, if there is one. I don't need to be a co-author, I am just happy to help, but please, if you drop me an email to ask me to draft a policy proposal, reply afterwards, because I got, after Hamanet, I got 12 people willing to contribute. I drafted the policy proposals for them, and I am still waiting. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordi. Yes.
Okay, thank you. I think on behalf of the AFNIC board, I would like to thank the outgoing co-chair for the job they have been doing. We acknowledge it was a very difficult job in this such environment. And also at the same time, I would like to congratulate the new co-chairs and wish them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I remain Farouk Nasser from University of Ilorin, Nigeria. First of all, I would like to also thank the outgoing co-chairs, and also to congratulate the new co-chairs. And at the same time, I want to also plead, just like what the first speaker spoke about, the polarity of the election. It looks so heated up, and of the situation whereby some people or someone else sending sort kind of defamation messages, I mean, trying to cite a whole country delegate and etc. I think this is really uncalled for. We should find a way of sensitizing, if possible, the whole community that it's about coming up with your own ideas, your arguments. If you have a valid argument, the whole community will support you. So this is not about this guy from this XYZ countries or so Y sponsored you and etc. So the new chairs, you have a lot to do, particularly in the area of sensitization members. We don't want to create this friction. If this continue this way, it's definitely going to be dangerous for us as a community. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Pascal, I want to congratulate the new co-chairs. Well done. And Dewole, I want to thank you for serving the community very well. And especially, I will miss you actually. Then Jordi has actually said one of my concerns actually. You actually see just 2 or 3 people on the mailing list. Then when you are approaching a meeting or inside the meeting, I mean, you see like 100 people giving ideas. Then I bet you after this meeting, you will only see maybe just 10 comments on the mailing list. You can keep track. It's not nice at all. Then Afrinic should actually drive for remote participation in the elections. I mean, if we are an organization or a community that is centered on technology, I see no reason why elections will only be for those physically present. I mean, it's uncalled for, I think.
Proposed text.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That will just fix it.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. My name is Alpha from Senegal. I will be speaking in French.
Yes. Good morning to all. For all people who have come before me, congratulations to those who have been elected, and congratulations to those who have served for the years which have just passed. Globally, we have had a day which had too much work, but I am somehow disappointed of some events. I work with a regulator. Even if today I'm participating at your meetings for Afrinic, they could tell us that there's the models, which is very interesting, and we shall do all the best so that we can participate and everybody to give his own idea so that we can have a good politics. Today, we have seen a certain limits. Now, when you give some resources, the resources are not ours. They don't belong to us. Those things have been given to us. And all management is supposed to be based on principles. And when the principles are stipulated, we have to do what is necessary to make a good management, to answer all the questions or requests which are, and the need which are in place, and the lack of some political validation. It is very difficult to go into the future. If you see what people are using really these days and what they are going to need, their needs tomorrow, the process, the choice and the validity of policies, all this, they go beyond the consensus and what you call, rough consensus. You have to integrate other processes and other principles. Thank you so much.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Arnaud Gahimbane, Afrinic Fellow. Just like any other commentators, I really congratulate the outgoing co-chairs. You did a good job. Not only that, you were able to see other co-chairs coming in. It doesn't happen to everybody. And you who is here, congratulations, you managed to be at their last. It also doesn't just happen like that. And for the new one incoming, congratulations. As you saw, it wasn't easy. And I hope that the outgoing co-chairs will still be ready to give support to the new ones. And the new ones, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for assistance. It's rather a sign of maturity. Remember, the community belongs to the people. Keep it to the people. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Comment?
Thank you. I remain Aleruchi. I want to join others for the congratulations and the well done. And to the new co-chairs, I would also advise you to work hard, listen more, and talk less. Responsibilities have been given to you. Justify the votes that you have received today. Secondly, as we walk towards, curtailing some of the nasty, rude mails we get, I think we should also do the same thing at the open mic. I think the co-chairs should be able to call to order anyone who is being rude. We can express our opinions, we can make our comments, ask our questions without being insultive, without being rude. It shows maturity. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you very much, Serge Goma, who is speaking. What I'm going to say is not engaging those I'm representing, but myself. I want to congratulate you, the candidate who are lucky to win. My message, you have to understand one thing, that you didn't win against the community. It is the community who trusts you, and they gave you now the responsibility. And I hope, and at the same time, I am cautioning you that the responsibility behind on you are not something easy. It is not, a victory against another camp. It is not the objective. It is the beginning of a shared responsibility. And I hope what is following everybody can understand. I am really requesting you to sit and consider the responsibility involved. Thank you to Adewale, who took time to follow what we have been doing. And I hope we are also wishing long life and to him and also to this community. Thank you.
Thank you very much. In the absence of any further comments, I think we would bring the open mic to a close. Ernest, do we have any announcements? Thank you very much for staying all through.
Okay. The only announcement regards tomorrow's AGMM. Again, this concerns the members. So the members have elections they will need to participate in. And to do that, there are three options. One, voting online. Two, those that have appointed proxies. In fact, those that have been appointed proxies. And three, voting on site. So the last two options, you need paper ballots for the issues you're going to be voting upon. One of them, the board election. Second one, appointment of the members of the African Governance Committee. The third one, there is a special resolution to be voted for. This applies strictly to African members in good standing, not everyone. So those who are here and they are African members in good standing, I urge you to approach the Member Services Help Desk tomorrow morning between 8 and 10 o'clock to pick up your ballots after being verified by staff. Beyond that time, if you have not gotten those instruments to be able to help you participate, then that will be it. You'll not be able to vote or be part of any polls within the AGMM. So mark those times tomorrow between 8 and 10 a.m. at the member services help desk. So that is it. I don't know if any other staff has any announcement to make. Yes, no, no. So thank you all. Policy day is closed and you can depart at leisure. I think we have something tonight. So make sure you do not have so much fun because tomorrow the day starts still at 9 a.m. in the morning. Thank you. Deole, thank you so much. Moses and Abdul Karim, welcome on board. Thank you.